Hi guys, it's Quinn with PTSD While Black. Vlog every day in April. Today's April 17th. I'm just squeaking this video in at the last minute. I had to admit today, like, there's some things that I don't remember how to do. I have a younger cousin who's visiting, and she's doing her math homework and was having trouble with it. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember how to do these things. And I'm surprised that some things my brain is like, oh yeah, I can figure out how to do this problem. And then some things I'm like, I don't understand. There's not an answer. What do I do? And I used to love geometry, weirdly enough, in school, because I think you could do proofs and you could do a problem forward and backwards and prove why something was right based upon principles, rules, or what have you. And I really think of that as a form of my need to have structure and order in my life. I feel happy doing geometric proofs. I felt happy doing geometric proofs, and now I don't know if I could actually do them to save my life, because that was a clear-cut understanding of why things were the way they were, or why something worked out. And so today, this poor kid, she had a problem that basically the answer was infinity, the way you solve the equation. And it was so funny because my husband's like, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm glad you're back. You can help her with it. And then I'm like, something's very wrong because I'm not getting an answer. Everything cancels out on both sides. And so then we asked his dad, and his dad was saying the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, we all got the same answer. So that tells us infinity's the answer. But it was good that I could be of service and help the kid out with her homework, and be able to also admit that there are some things that I just don't know, that I just can't do. So I'm having to admit my own limitations. And I'm just surprised, I think, from the concussion. There are some things that are short-term memories of things that I just cannot remember. And then there are some things like f of x function, quadratic equations, and the Pythagorean theorem, which you never had to use as an adult. I remember this crap. Yeah, so it's just really random and weird of what I can remember versus what I can't remember. Like earlier today, I was trying to remember the names of doctors that I'd seen prior to the car accident, and that's 2 years ago, and I'm just like, I don't know, or the names of the facilities, the names of the offices. And I was having a panic attack earlier today because I couldn't remember these things. So it's just really interesting as to how different parts of the brain are affected with a concussion. And earlier today, I had a meeting with I always forget which is which. I think it's a psychiatrist is the one who gives medicine, I think. Whatever, whichever head doctor helps you with finding a medication to um, treat depression, anxiety. That's where I was going today, was to find out like what medicines I can be on. Because me trying to do this on my own has been very difficult. I'm like, I'm not getting better. I still have really high anxiety days or really high depressive days. And can't remember my point of what I was going to say. It's that kind of brain. It was a difficult meeting for me meeting with her, because like she was trying to ask me about events, and unfortunately when we started talking about a lot of my triggers, like the rape and the car accident, I just was like a puddle of tears. Or it was weird. I was either breaking down crying, or I was stoic and very matter of fact. And it was like I could only be so matter of fact to a certain point, and then I just had to like let the floodgates open. Um, and so my point is like I'm aware of myself having this kind of defense mechanism around strangers where I try to be as put together, as calm as I can possibly be for a moment of time, and then it's like eventually there's like you can only do so much, you only have so much tolerance, and then you're going to be like, screw it, I can't. That's what my concussion is doing. That's what it shows up as. I think in the past it's been much easier for me to mask what I'm really feeling, or if I'm really discussing a very hurtful problem, that I could keep myself very calm and solid just to handle things. And today I was just like, okay, I could do that for a good 20 minutes. And then after that, I was like, fuck. So I was aware of that today. And one of the things with discussing with her was that though I might have reacted well to some depression medications in the past, because I've had a concussion, they may have a different um, approach on me now. So, or they may not work. And I can't remember. It was one of them that started with a P that I had taken in my 20s. I don't know if it was Paxil or Prozac. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's Prozac. I have no idea. Um, One of them was very effective for me in my 20s. It was a pill I'd taken just after the rape. Um, and I was like able to hold myself together with duct tape um, after taking that, but I'm not 100% of what it was, sure of what it was, and so I have to try to find out. But it may not work for me now after the concussion. So it's kind of the stuff that we're discussing and trying to figure out with my current medications. What can I do, or what can I take to go forward? So yeah, that's an interesting process from today. So memory and tolerance, my tolerance for things, they're very varied after the concussion. So I guess that's the sum of today. I just need to share and journal for today. Okay, so with that, I'll pass. Peace.